I'm hungry, but I just can't stomach anything right now. So I'm feeling a little lethargic. I apologize for that in advance. Alright, where are we going? Let's see. I want to go for a hotspot. I want to get this started heated. Kind of a nice warm up, getting those fingers moving with the gunfight real early on. Makes for a easier end game process. I'm gonna be completely honest here. I've never landed on this side of the town before. This is completely new. I've landed in the middle, went on the other side, landed down that way, and right there. Alright, somebody's in there. I'm not going in there. That's a surefire way to get killed. Ah, nope. Okay, nope, no sir, no sir. Okay. Oh, that was not a fun start. What gun did he have? We got that World War II gun. Congratulations, you died. I don't know what that said. Alright, what are some fun topics we could go over? Let's see. Let's talk about Destiny. Let's talk about Destiny for a little bit. Ugh. I played the first game. I never beat it. I want to say I got about a quarter way through the campaign, and frankly, I didn't play the game too much. It just felt a little too grindy. I enjoyed the campaign a lot. You know, it was a really great concept. It's very Borderlands-y / Halo-y, and I enjoy Borderlands a lot. I never really played the Xbox much, so the Halo wasn't something I could reference too much. The first game was fun. Really, my biggest complaints were just that the progression didn't feel very... It didn't feel rewarding enough. You know, you grinded a lot and you were constantly changing weapons, and those weapons were always having a very slight increase on your power, your light level, you always get a new gun, immediately swap out the one you've been using for the past day, and you feel like a boss, and then you get a new one, and then you feel like an even bigger boss because it deals 20 more damage points, and then you realize that you really don't have anything because you don't have the latest DLC. Oh, now I gotta pay him $20 for the DLC. That's why I just stopped playing it. I got more into the Destiny 2. And I had a lot more fun. I finished the campaign in 2. I played the multiplayer a lot more. And at first, I thought it was a blast. You know, I thought it was a major improvement, and I was having a lot of fun through the whole thing. The grind, although the grind was pretty similar, I don't know. Maybe it was because I had a friend to play it with. Anytime I played it, I was playing it with my friend. Playing Destiny 1, I didn't really have anybody to play it with. None of my friends had it. So, playing Destiny 2, maybe it was just that I had a friend to play it with. But, you know, I realized that I maxed out. I think it was like level 20 you max out on there. And maybe this was something like Dark Souls, where the leveling system took a lot of energy to get through. But no, this game, Destiny 2 kind of wasted your time with that. You paid $60 for the game. I got off easy. I got it free for PlayStation Plus. But on average, you know, I bought Destiny 1 when that came out. But on average, you pay $60 for this game. And then you get, I don't even know how many hours I beat the story in. I beat the story in probably 5 hours, 6 hours. Maybe, I don't know, give or take. Probably give a little bit. And then I was probably level 20 in a matter of, I don't know. I probably sucked 10 hours before I was level 20. I maxed out there. And I see we got a viewer. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, so I probably suck about 10... Uh-oh, don't go there. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Let's sneak in here. Oh, okay. Alright. Can't do that. I'm gonna have to jump out of here. Oh! Snap. Alright. That didn't work. Anyway, so Destiny 2, yeah, so about 10 hours into it, I've completely maxed out my character, level-wise. I can still raise his power, which is useful. I can still get better equipment. But there was a max for that too. I think the soft cap was 260 power. Once you reach 260, getting that power was so hard because most of the weapons that you got were maxed out. You had to grind like hell just to be able to get an extra point, you know? All in all, it was a great game to play for about 15-20 hours. After that, they were asking for DLC, which they were pretty upfront about it too. You know, I'm sitting there playing, and they're just advertising it like crazy. You know, they're literally forcing you to buy the DLC if you actually want to keep on playing the game. Technically, you can play the game just kind of multiplayer and such without that, but without that DLC, you're really not going to be getting anywhere. There's really not going to be anything worth playing. It's going to be kind of like playing Call of Duty when you've reached max prestige. I finally reached a point of doing the raids. I think that was around the time that I reached level 20. And that was a really great concept. That added a whole lot to the game because you would go into, I don't know how to really put it, there are these kind of multi-dimensional levels. By multi-dimensional, I actually mean dimensions. You know, like multiverse kind of thing. Or teleporting between different planets. I'm not really too sure. But you really are kind of, you're going through these warp holes and you're playing these individual sort of skirmishes with an actual goal. And you get these pretty nice rewards for doing it. They increase your power. Of course, there were probably only like 2 or 3 raids, I think. After that, you just started cycling through the same 3, and it just became not really worth it. They ended up dropping the Whisper of the Worm secret mission, which was available to all the players. So if I wanted to, I could just go and play the game, or play level. Just me as a level 20, 260 power, I could hop in and play the game. The trouble with it is that you can't kill any enemies unless you're at I think you have to be at the power of 300 or 320, something like that. And it's so foolish. They're literally taunting you with their DLC. They're saying, hey, come play this level, but you can't actually progress through the level. You can walk up to the first enemy, and after that, you're gone. And I mean, they swarm you with enemies. It's the way that the way the whole level works is you spend about I don't remember. There was a time cap on there. Was it 10 minutes? Was it 20 minutes? There's a time cap on there. You have to beat it within so much time, and you're basically doing parkour. It's a pretty hard parkour level. You have to be jumping through these caves. And the caves are very straightforward. It's kind of hard to understand. You really have to know what you're doing or have somebody who knows what they're doing. And after you kind of figure out this puzzle of the cave, you go through this... I don't know how to describe it. It's like, imagine the Death Star if the Death Star didn't have any floors. It's kind of like that. It just kind of power reactors in there. You have to parkour through all of that. After you get through that, which you can probably do that in about 10 minutes, you know, between 7 and 10 minutes, after you get through all that, that's whenever the enemies start showing up. That's when you face the fact that you can't kill them because you don't have the DLC. To me, it almost kind of seems like those scams where you get like a YouTube ad, and they talk about something for 5 minutes, and they really hype up this thing, and they want you to sign up for this free webinar, and then after you get there, you listen to the webinar for half an hour or an hour, and you don't learn too much information. You keep on waiting for them to start up. You know, okay, well, I'm not going to waste your time anymore, so let's go ahead and get to the real thing. This is how you're going to earn $1 million. I want to go ahead and preface this with you're going to learn a lot more in my program. You know, keep on doing that, and by the time the 30 minutes is over, well, they just want you to pay for their classes. You know, the only difference is I know the game is fun with the DLC. But I'm not going to buy into that, you know. For somebody who would have already have purchased the game for $60 and then they have to go buy more DLC, that's just robbing us, you know. That's just a scam. On top of that, if I really want to get into it, the DLC, I don't remember the price of all the DLC, but one of the DLCs was $30. It was half the price of the game just to be able to level up more. Oh, somebody's in here with me. Where are they? They're definitely in here. Oh, snap. Should have grabbed that AK. I definitely had enough time now to think about it. Uh-oh. No. Uh-oh. Not good. Yay. Okay. Bandages. What gun do you have, sir? You have a shotgun? Nah, I want my AK. Anyway, so I mean, yeah, that's the bulk of my complaint about it. It was a really fun game, but it was the fact that they literally locked the content behind a wall, which nobody should be surprised. They did that through Destiny 1. They locked it on the disc behind a paywall. But just the fact that they keep on doing it, it really irks me. And I mean, I know that there's a lot of people who fight back against that by not playing the game, which is what I ultimately resorted to doing, mostly just because there was a lack of content, Um, the story about the Whisper of the Worm was that my friend who did have the DLC was a high enough level to kill the enemies. I wasn't. So what we would do is we would go through the parkour together, and I would just try to run around and distract the enemies as much as possible, try to heal him, and then he would have to deal the bulk of the damage. We ended up getting somebody else who would play along with us, and we got pretty far. We got all the way up to the end of the level. We just kept on running out of time. We just needed either that extra person or just that last little bit of the clutch to be able to get there. That was pretty much the last we played of it. Psh. Did I pick up a scope? Did that guy have a scope? Just go check him for a scope. Why am I outside? This is not good. Please have a scope, sir. No. Okay, I'll take that. That's nice. 12 gauge 9mm. I'll take that. Utility belt. That's nice. I kind of want to stay here for a little while. It seems like a nice resting spot. I'm gonna shut the door. Oh, there we go. Here's a person. Man, I wish I had a sight for this. He's definitely behind that or in that. I'm gonna be able to see him when he comes out of there. Can I nail him? I'm not too sure if I can nail him, but... Dang it. Got my controls mixed up. Oh, wow. What a noob thing to do. I couldn't tell if he was looking at me or somebody else. If he was looking at me, he might try to get in this window. There's a lot of gunfire going on over there. Has this guy got any curious over here? Maybe we should try to go up here. Get a better vantage point. I should actually go. I should go rush him. I think we should rush. I think we should rush him. Let's rush him. Yeah, let's rush him. He's honestly probably moved out of that house already, but... Do you have any painkillers? Yeah, I got painkillers. Ooh, I should actually get going real soon. What was that? I thought there was a person up in that window. Alright. That's where the operation gets intense. So the last person that I killed, they weren't very quiet. They were just looting around. They weren't expecting anybody. Somebody just busted out of the house next to me. Are you in here? They're not? Okay. Well, he definitely ditched. I should start moving through. Yes, I just invaded another house. Yeah, let's just get out of here. It's not too far of a walk, but I wanna beat that storm. This is actually kind of dangerous. I bet somebody else is probably gonna